Okay, I'm Mark Tuttle. I'm from California. In the year 2002, I moved to Austria with my wife to focus more on children. I had done a number of startups in California and done some mentoring in California, and I needed to quiet my life down a little bit, so I came over to Vienna. I was planning on not having a startup and just having a normal job somewhere, which I did. I was a consultant at Philips Electronics for a while. I lived in Vienna, I lived in Semmering, the mountains, and now I live out in the Weinviertel, which is farming country and winemaking villages. So I have a company in California called Cryptographics, so I do have a startup. It's a graphical authentication system that's very resistant to malware. So, well, first of all, there's a need here because there's a lot less of entrepreneurial understanding than I saw in California. And so people asked me to do it in 2010. I did it the first time, and I like doing it. So I got help when I was a startup in California. I had people that mentored me, and I'm just giving some of it back because I can help out from a different perspective because I have a good understanding of the U.S. markets and how you can overcome a lot of the problems that slow startups down. Since 2010, I've got invited to a lot of places, and I've probably mentored 50 or 60 startup events in everywhere from Sweden down to Romania or Albania. I've been to Albania 4 times. And basically, it's a kind of volunteer work that I do. They just have to cover my flight and give me some place to stay, and then I'll help out with the events. A lot of startup lives, startup weekends. Now this is my first startup pirates, but there's a lot of organizations that are putting these things on to try to invigorate the startup community and get companies started in different parts of the world.